Why they pull away after getting close. Everything was perfect, until it suddenly wasn't. No argument, no warning, no goodbye, just distance. At first, it felt effortless. Good morning texts, late night calls that stretched into silence, plans that sounded like promises. They listened, they remembered details, they made her feel seen. For the first time in a long while, she felt safe letting her guard down. Then something changed. Replies took longer. Calls felt shorter. Affection became inconsistent. Nothing obvious. Nothing she could point to. Just a quiet feeling that something was slipping away. She told herself she was overthinking. She replayed conversations in her head. Wondered if she said too much. If she asked for too much. She tried giving space, then tried getting closer. Neither worked. The more she reached, the further they seemed to drift. She didn't want to seem needy, so she stayed quiet. But silence didn't bring clarity. It only made the distance louder. She missed the version of them that existed in the beginning, and wondered why love always seemed to leave once she felt secure. One day she stopped waiting for replies, stopped explaining how she felt, stopped trying to reconnect what she didn't break. She realized something important. Love shouldn't feel like guessing, or chasing, or shrinking. And then, the relationship hits the rock. This is what emotional unavailability looks like. The initial phase of relationship comes with this exciting and high feeling. People tend to enjoy the increased release of oxytocin, but when it comes to commitment and consistency, to keep the relationship going, when the oxytocin level drops, they become scared and run away. Some people crave connection but panic when it becomes real. They enjoy the beginning, the attention, the excitement. But when intimacy requires consistency, they feel trapped. So they pull away. Emotionally unavailable people often don't leave suddenly. They fade, not because you did something wrong, but because closeness triggers unresolved fear. Fear of loss, fear of vulnerability, fear of being seen. So instead of communicating, they disappear emotionally. This is emotional immaturity. They didn't pull away because their partner wasn't enough. They pulled away because closeness required something they weren't ready to give, and that was vulnerability and commitment. And most times they pull away not because they want to, but because they're traumatized souls that are not yet healed. Not just trauma, some pull away because they feel their control is slipping. The fear of emotional dependency makes them pull. They cannot afford to lose their control to someone who might hurt them at will. So they pull as coping mechanism, and that's when she understood. The silence was the answer. It's a pattern.